the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Medemo ko akopemu ewo Nketia ebiem na yenyina nim by election koso na menemo kasei poa efri Musa Dankwa of Global Info Analytics ababeto abontin sia efa election koso ewo Nketia no menemo kasei sia ana enwunu nkoto ana certified results no emra na sia Nketia na NPP amanyoko no candidate Solomon Asiedu ana eko mrashibedwem na eno na the screen so no obo se Musa Dankwa post or by NPP amanyoko no as of now NPP amanyoko no lead with 51% ana NDC amanyoko no 44% ana floating voters near 3% ana other parties 2% ana not disclosed 1%. Etimino mokasa die se post we ana certified results number na ene ne ye pedia ene na NPP amanyoko no mekana se the late NS Yakumi ne sabisabio ne samai ankoda kwa wagina ne party member achiye pa ama wagitumi no ama NPP amanyoko no na abusua misirepi wo de enjebre nyente obi abra no ne na bedwafo Professor Smart Sapon ene na bedwafo mebre etwen komo na owie no odinkan etwenfon efre Musa Dankwa Global Info Analytics Penny baako eno ne twetwen komo na se utie Penny ensema odi to bia bia chese as of now the NPP amanyoko candidate Solomon Asiedu ena LED with 51% enti Jubilation ewo NPP amanyoko no akachi ye pa abusua wo de enjebre yente nsemo nyina
ye beba ni ababa be hwe already projections no are started Global Info Analytics ayo exit poll executive director ashe Professor Smart Sapon so he's done some work on Nketia on also any ebeche media and then we can look at who has the upper hand as we build up to the close of poll and say ebesha etumi akanti mention so na okay ematise Eugene Boache research consultant ma Global Info Analytics or Eugene what's the name now upon me what's the idea behind the exit poll with Acho?
Yes, the exit poll you can say share omo makwakoto abadada no nkofo omutuma na ase nipa omutuma no na ye dey atoso polls na ye dey ba last week no ashe say consistency be abimu and there's been a change in some of the numbers.
Paul, the Amodeba last week, no, not to say who was winning the Amodeba last week, no?
The Amodeba last week, no, na NDC parliamentary candidate, friend of Bernard Bay, you know, LED, and Owini, and NPP candidate, so I friend of Solomon Asiedu, ADC. And as a ratio percentage now, 53% to 47%.
In 53 to 47?
Yes.
And now, Moka said 47 here upper ceiling for NPP candidates, no?
Yes.
And 53 was like the lower ceiling for the NDC candidate.
53 was the total respondent percentage, no, of Nkofua Omobato Ama Bernard Bay.
Bernard Bay, no? Okay.
Yes.
But for NPP, you need the lower ceiling. It could go up. Very well. It is CCR, exit poll no so a campaign.
Yes, CCR exit poll no so far, and then for 2055. In Kitahona.
Across the constituency,
yes, across the constituency.
Okay.
Yes.
And results are moving.
Yes, results are in NPP candidate Solomon Asiedu is leading right now with 52%, as to Bernard Bay is 48%.
It is 52-48. 52 for NPP, 48 for NDC.
Yes.
Is it 44 or 48?
48.
48.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And also over 2,500 people.
Yeah, 2055.
Oh, 2055.
Yes.
The margin of error then
plus or minus 2.7.
plus or minus 2.7.
Yes.
Okay. And 52.48.
Yes.
Okay. It means by close to because I can't 30 minutes that polls are ended.
Exactly.
This exit poll is something we can bank hopes on, and now say still I'm a margin of error into amount for any careful kakra.
Rebecca Sama for any careful kakra, but also something to compare last week's numbers need to. You bit in your share, no, making some comparisons, be announced some decisions regards to saying results now you But
what explains difference between last week poll and any exit poll? Why that difference? Because poll was just last week. It is respondents last week, no? Completely different from any respondents now. What explains the change,
So last week respondents, there's something was probability random sampling, not just anybody had an equal chance of being picked to be spoken to.
Yes.
Now, we know the targeting or more about every data.
Okay.
Yes, or more about every data. No. But the person you have been called, one of the topical issues are around, which is developmental projects. Last week, only released about 42% of respondents must be developmental projects that are there. Now, every poll we are a share, and I sign, so we should know. We don't say 50% of respondents now, or to Abadana, let's say, developmental projects, so the two Omaba. Now, I said there's been some consistency in there, but then if this said the announcement last week makes anything to go by, they can tell you say both factions of the political divide, no, the data no, your data no NPP for no share no the data no, they were losing, and I said the candidate was losing. They seem to have put their people in line, But like I said, the data now, I said the results no. I'm for insight.
But say for no voting decision no based on developmental project. They may say a union to the government in power. There's a number area project now.
Yes. So last week survey, and then conclusion and influence are free results. But it's still a few minutes to the close of polls. We are keeping our fingers crossed.
Very well. My young fancy, BBNA will come back. Why?
All right, definitely.
Yeah, that's a plan. Sure. Global Info Analytics, Penny Bako, Only ADM Common, and Boba Kwesi Kwatro, Bansano, Unim said, Honorable Don Kofuseni, Ewaha, or Shetemi. In the chamber, or Kasama, the ruling National Democratic Congress. A chair to say, or executive director, deputy, at the National Service Authority, all of your operations into authority, never cool, and the Kasa and because for national thing, prof,
economic assessor, and say I could do me in Musadan Kapuna.
Sure.
Mahuse. As a Sanaka cry there, and the projection say if the exit poll is anything to go by NPP, win it.
Yeah.
One man plus or minus 2.7, but all things being correct, say NPP win it. Indeed, Yabose, maybe when discredited polls the Biada. Usually, I had a methodology in the Bia, a Burma resource, I bias.
Yes.
New York Times 2024, so it is a Kamala Berry. When we are more all the right to sophisticated, and I look at another sample, look at in terms of when literacy, the predictability could be high. Confidence level.
What I would have expected, and this is not to discredit Musa Bajuna, but what I would have expected, because me we be surprised for because just a student of research.
Yes.
What I've expected is nka exit poll there nka after 5.
Nanka waye. Naka odi aba.
Oh, but sisi a we here no.
Mankofo to you say
30 minutes we cry nkofo bit nyam mashale ho so bia abeya nwanwa.
The when the lawyer the say about who. Na America kwa say the media has reps down there.
Yeah.
You can't cry money as you do not have the right or the go ahead
to call officials.
I don't know, emotion sentiments can cry with more. I am managing me as a researcher. When I put results out, I know it affects some camps.
Yes.
One word. Yeah. Even though every Nigerian tears of research, so it is merely a taste of what is likely in the actual data. Yeah. And so I'm for fun to say, Professor Smasa Posi at 2 abandoned. So na say exit poll be better. Na say after the declaration. Never before the declaration.
Yes.
It has some tendencies of creating some level of chaos. I'm not saying it's going to be in this case, but now the news is out that per the exit polls, the NPP is leading.
You don't know what it is.
That's your common, but that's a common. And this I will comment.
Your next exit poll culture into no Ghana.
We are not used to it.
Mr. Cry, you don't plenty and perfect. So, Mr. Dankwa, the amount for the fan say, NDC initial one. So, meanwhile, all he has done is that, and a dear man is so Massa Trema and Macaron. So, the salt content is like this. Where is that? One woman a sample. But Ghanaians take it as not easy now. Maybe moment as you say, and you say, come say, Mr. Dankwa. Obama said there's a variation between us, Mr. Dankwa research now, and the media, as if or to Habano. The actuals are yet to come for us to compare. Exit poll in America. My view is that, a professional view is that it has come quite too early.
The exit poll?
Yeah. My professional view is that it has come quite early. Not because of, say, by standard, I say by, you're too early. By year system, the way ordinary predictions quite yes, how the exit polls will be at a time when the election is yet to be over, declaration not done. No idea. When you say baby, we are talking about you now but we are saying no kakra we dey move fire we have to manage because no ka say no go first start Jubilation Nketia we have seen no bad na sequence we are preparing the
one other point I also wanted to add say somebody can make projections based on the earlier poll as at now as a poster there. People who don't agree with you obviously question your credibility.
Yes.
And my approach has always been say feedback for us. You may say if you value. But they say the winners are between people will also even have the thought to pass because all of them are less than 25 hours. So but I could say NPP in the baby. He says so NDC in the baby. Prior to the election, some few hours. And of course, the confidence level, 99%. That's it. And put forward. And the so what I can say, I exit poll, NPP kwa kuinia. Assuming that admit some kwa sa kwa dania. Do we then fall back on your initial position?
On both sides.
I don't know but I think we also need to get to a stage that people don't need to put pressure upon themselves. You just make the projection.
Okay. I'm told say you're pausing for a short break.
My calls are many. In fact, I've blocked quite a number of people. Don't come and put fear in me. No, neither. Now, instead of Baba Kuchiano. Embassy will try to you care. How do you care? If as you abandon the full soldiers, wait you one generous constituencies haba. Police station executives they are here. And even leaders now they encourage one to come because somebody is threatening to kill us or because they say they have targeted us, we are afraid. So
some villages do what many general secretary here for what the way a police station from what come to the way you want it yes we the aba and then for one police station they told us they want to abama from the order and for the first time they are happy. Look, from what I am seeing, Obi, I'm not sounding overly optimistic, but from what I'm seeing, the hard work, the sacrifice, the hard work and the sacrifice of police station full soldiers and various party executives are working baby Kiwaba, Nketia, in a peaceful election. NPP and I suspect that no should do it for NDC for one strong holder. There is absolute peace. But what was you never do when because the whole were very strong hold and they wanted to misbehave. We did there. Share we NDC for one of one of a full one. No idea on the the what Pibiano Wabaya, Dachi, Obaka, because we are a winda or China. The hour in the Kimano Wadu of the old Sebi, the pen as a Baya, or feeding the Kimano review. And I hereby also admit that both political parties, perhaps we have not done well in managing some of these excesses, but there must be an end to it. The vicious cycle must end because many are not one demo. Even President Mahama will declare there. Of course, it is not even within his powers to say he will go again. The constitution itself places a limit on him, so he will go again. So they will have a new candidate. All right? Yes, we have prime minister. We will have a candidate eventually after 31st. So there shouldn't be there is any guarantee there. What is the review? They should remember 2012. And yet, I mean, in the I could won that election. I could won 2012 election.
The Supreme Court has determined who won. Let me be, sir.
This time, 2028, you monitor value. If the more you want to too much there, oh, they won, so it's automatic. We would work hard and sacrifice. And I'm urging all party leaders that when we should move and sacrifice for the fear. What better to what better what the local better what the OST, what the BNI. Don't be intimidated. Be strong and firm. After all, David Uncle died in jail.
But maybe party leaders are warfare. Fell out of genuine concern for his safety. Personally, following them threats on you and still being in the constituency, any fears they are.
Only, listen, no opponents,
yes.
Then you have no business doing in politics. Okay? Politics. Or can be. Sometimes they will be there, they will lose or they will lose show me. If you want to make track, let's say about that for you, better transfer. And as long as I am now, you are having very be peacefully. And look, only the body cams all over, journalists all over, they will tell you.
Okay.
I'm sure your correspondents are here. They will tell you when we get to the police station. I mean, we first go to the police for permission. They are Indian agents back at some point. We don't just rush. No, you don't need it. Don't know why. If you know, MPs are they doing the same thing. If the various police stations are coordinating well, when you make them peacefully. If you abandon a book pattern, politics are your church. If you only there, so they said it will be a business machine. Now, it breaks me down. Then, if I'm not to look at the ordinary police station chairman, I'm not going to make a check. Because I want to go to Accra to protect my wife and family, my children, and then I call myself a leader. The general secretary, some people are calling the general secretary the own pull out. So the general secretary should come to Accra. When there's an election and you are calling the general secretary that he should come to Accra, you are sending voice note to him. What are you telling the general secretary?